My name is Bobby Fazy. I'm a estate planning attorney, the principal attorney at Insight Law. I think the best decision or recommendation I made was when a client, she was aging, she was a widow, she didn't have, her kids were basically trying to manage the finances for her. I could tell going through the estate planning process that she really needed some guidance on the financial planning side, and she was getting to a point where there needed to be a distribution strategy and a lot of different moving parts. And I recommended that she get with a financial planner that could help her, because it was clear that the kids were overwhelmed by it, and it really changes, I think. It really changed her life, I think, and helped them, and the kids are very thankful for that. In the estate planning world, widow, there's some beginning of health issues, the kids have busy lives. They needed someone to be monitoring that, and they were just trying to do it on their own. And I said, no, you need to get a professional who's looking at this, and that was a good compliment. So early on in my career, I was, I guess, thankful enough to get a client, engineering kind of background, and asked me a lot of questions. And at first I would kind of try to put off the questions, and I just thought, these questions are really good questions. Listen to your clients. And he actually helped me really build my process and thinking, this is what real people need, and basic questions, and you need to be able to answer them clearly and concisely. So I just thought that was great that he would ask questions. I love it when clients ask good questions, and just responding, it helps build your practice. And I try to get my team to understand that these questions are from our clients. That's what the meat of our business is we're helping them with their needs and trying to give them peace of mind. You're given these scripts, and you have certain rules and laws on my side to follow, but it's a personal human situation you're dealing with, and when they want to ask a question about how things are going to work, you got to be straight with them, and you have to have research to know.
So if you could speak to yourself at the beginning of your career, talk about a segue, and offer yourself some advice, what would you say?
Have a process. I would say that is the biggest deal when it comes to planning, whether it be financial planning, estate planning, is have a process. I think process produces predictable results. There's just too much in this field. Financial issues, legal issues, healthcare issues, counseling issues, emotional issues. If you have a process that really helps address the issues, and you build on that process, and then have a relationship with your clients, follow up with them, and have a way to routinely make sure that what you've committed or what you promised them is that you're actually delivering to them. So process and relationship. So I originally was a financial planner. That's how I got my CFP. I was in the big law firm early on in my career, and I was billing hours. It was during the tech boom, and my 401k was doing a lot better than the hours I was billing. And I said, you know what, I can do this. It's easy. And so I went over to a big firm, Morgan Stanley, and rode the wave there on that end, and saw what was that financial planning is. There's just a lot to it, and it's a business, and I really gained a respect for the profession. And at that time, I realized, well, my dad was really in the beginning stages of dementia, this rare form of Parkinson's called Lewy body disease, and so he had a financial planner and estate planner, and I realized these guys were not connecting. There was some gaps there. There was not a lot of follow through. Things weren't titled right. And I said, you know what? This is a great place for me to be in that I'm a lawyer. I can help on the estate planning side and really work with advisors and complement their practice to make sure that when major life events occur, real world events, disability and death, it's not a mess or that you're putting out fires, that we've thought through these issues. And I just think that the two professions need to be more in line, and we're getting there. But I think attorneys and financial advisors, historically, it's been kind of in silos, and we're not doing anyone any favors by being in separate rooms when talking. We should be collaborating. The big thing is that working with advisors, it's a team sport, and it's so critical that not only the legal issues are covered, but the financial issues. And there's just so much that the advisors are bringing to the table that we just need to respect the professions. And I think just having that perspective allows me to help. We're just trying to get to the client to the right place. And if we can check the egos at the door and work as a team, things go a lot easier. I think financial planning is a team sport, just like I said. The collaboration, there's just too many issues. Legal issues, financial issues, Social Security, Medicare, estate planning, healthcare issues, geriatric care managers. So trying to be an expert, you can't. No one person can. And I'm just listening to some of the speakers at the conference. They're saying there's just going to be this big wealth transfer. Are you prepared for it? How are you? Most people's wealth doesn't get transferred properly. To me, it's very clear that collaborate with professionals, like-minded professionals that have processes that you can integrate and get over that hump. Just understand everyone has their roles and respect them, and that would be the best thing that could happen for the client.